Hi everyone, this is a feedback presentation that's going to tell you how to make improvements for your Learning Aim individual evaluations. So what you need to do is you need to analyse two benefits to the business. Obviously you have already done this in your PowerPoint, so you're using the benefits that you identified in your PowerPoint and you're building on them. Exactly the same for the risks as well, because obviously you've identified the risks on your PowerPoint, but what we need to do now is build on that further and analyse these points in full. So what you need to do with the benefit, because I think what some people have done is they've used the wrong writing frame for this part of the work. So with your benefit, what you need to do is you now need to explain why innovation and enterprise has had a positive impact on the business. So you're merging your sort of 2 points together that you've already identified. By merging that together, I don't mean copy and paste them together. It's about linking them both together. You need to explain how or why or what the business has done to have this positive impact. And then you need to explain the effect as well. So obviously the effect might be increased sales, increased market share, improve customer loyalty, prices, whatever it might be. You need to have some evidence that explains that point. So what you, as I said, just a quick recap, take your benefit off your PowerPoint, put it into this writing frame and now explain it, analyse it. You need to say what the business has specifically done, the risks as well. So what you need to do with this point is take your risk, again for the cause, say what the business has done, how innovation and enterprise has caused a risk. Obviously you'll link this back to your drawbacks that you did on your PowerPoint as well, but just make sure that you're saying what they've done. The ones that I've been reading are just not in enough detail and you're making assumptions that I understand about the business. Remember, I don't. You need to use lots of connectives and really get that analysis into your points. And again, with the effect, what you need to do is include some evidence within that. So if you're saying that they've had a negative impact, prove it, back it up what you're saying. Has the sales decreased? Has the market share gone down? Is there any newspaper articles that are obviously saying that this has had a negative effect on the business or the business isn't doing so well? So you need two risks and two benefits. What you then need to do is your overall conclusion. A lot of people have done this, but in the J bit for your justification, it isn't balanced. So remember, when you're writing a DJI, you are the judge. You need to appreciate both sides of the argument. So I need you to bring in your risks if you're saying it's been really important, or if you're saying it's not very important, then you'll bring in your benefits. Quite a few people as well have missed out the depends on factor for in the future. So obviously this could depend on improving in technology, trends, fashions. It could be a whole load of things, but I just need you to explain that. That needs to be a little bit more than a sentence, because if you look, I've said however this does depend on, because so you need to explain why that depends on that factor. What you then need to do market changes. For this part of the assignment, loads of people have only done one. But you do have to include two, because it says changing markets. So take a market change. What you then need to do is explain how the business has used innovation or could use innovation to respond to this. Remember, a market change is something that happens outside of the business that would affect all businesses. I think a couple of people for Coca-Cola have said about Coke bringing out Diet Coke, using product innovation to bring out Diet Coke with mango and things like that. That's not a market change, that's something that Coke has done. But you can flip it round exactly like we did in the last assignment. A market change would have been like sugar tax, for example. So one market change would be sugar tax, and how the business has used innovation is they've used product innovation to keep bringing out these new flavours and things like that. Brexit, improvements in technology, fashion, increased use of social media, increased use of technology, demand for convenience. So it must be something that would affect every single business. So if you're doing Apple or Coke, it'd be things that affect Samsung or Pepsi as well. So think back to the last assignment and just think it has to be something that's changing. So if you can't say technology, but you could say increased use of technology or improvements in technology for that market change. And then you've got the writing frame here. So one way in which the market has been changing, then why it's important to that business, you need to explain it, and what have they done or how could they overcome this in different ways. And as I said, you need 2 market changes for that. In total, then you need 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 paragraphs in total with obviously your evidence. You might want to put some screenshots in there of like newspaper articles or some market share graphs or maybe some sales data if you can find that on the company's website. And then the perfect that I've just left on, just so you can see the level of detail that you need to go into for the market change, because I think some people on that haven't quite gone into enough detail. Right, so that's it. Right, good luck everyone, stay safe, get your work submitted on to turn it in as soon as possible. Bye for now.